Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Aisyah. I will present the introduction. Firstly, definition of affordable housing. Housing or temporary location is necessary for humans to practice faithful behavior. Affordable by the section of society whose income is below the median household income. Ona said, affordable is situation when housing of an acceptable minimum standard can be obtained and retained living certificate income to meet essential non-housing expenditure. Affordable housing important because it acts as the primary resources of economic growth in the real estate sector.
Assalamualaikum, my name is NURUL BINTI HAIZATUL HISHAM. Next, for my part, I'm going to present about causes of affordable housing issue in Malaysia. There are several causes that affecting the house affordability in Malaysia, which is income incompatibility, location and housing financing. The first factor is incompatibility with the price of the ability to own the house offered. The number of houses that aren't sold may be affected by the fact that people's income doesn't match up with the price of the houses. This is what happened when the number of unsold houses quickly went up. This is because the house price can be as high as RM300,000 and the monthly payment is around RM1,200 to RM1,500. It will be hard for families, especially those in the B40 group, to pay for the higher cost of living. They can't pay for a house that costs a lot of money. Also, the minimum wage in Malaysia has gone up from RM1,200 to RM1,500 by 2022, but it is still not enough to cover living costs or even to buy a house. This is the main reason why they are renting the house instead of buying it. The second factor is location. Many of these overhang affordable property are located in far-flung areas that are hard to reach and without easy access to amenities. Affordable houses offered in areas too far away from the city and other public facilities. How far it is to get to work, school, and public transportation. Kuala Lumpur is a good place to buy a house because it is an urban area with lots of job opportunities. Most people prefer to live there rather than living in rural areas. The house price in Kuala Lumpur is the most expensive because of the high demand of the houses. This has a big effect on the value of the houses that can be bought and is a big reason why the overhang problem exists. The third factor is the housing financing that hinder the accessibility of affordable housing. This happens because of the strict terms and conditions of the loan. Factors such as minimum wage requirements, good credit record, or complicated documents are obstacles for those who want to get a bank loan. High interest rates, on the other hand, raise the monthly payment and the total cost to the buyer. Loan repayment amount to the bank reach almost twice to the original price of the house. Low and middle income people may have to think long and hard before taking out a loan because of this. For example, individuals who work on their own will find it challenging to obtain loans since they do not have a salary slip.
$330. The amount is really down in 2019 are 60,664 for the value of 18.82 billion. In 2020, the total unit down is 39,565, but for the 2021, the total unit is up to 66,1863. Lastly, in 2022, the total unit is down to 67,746. Security can divide for three categories, which is property security, building structure security, citizen security. Term of safety was determined as the most important aspect for improved community well-being with the framework, especially for suburban, rural and metropolitan areas, to avoid problems such as burglary and robbery and to be protected from the physical problem and any damage. A study was analyzed 18 terms that exist around the world. There are some of the issues that have been popular, which is cost, design of quality, safety, availability of public facilities and infrastructure, distance to the work, distance to commercial area, distance to public transportation, clinics, neighbor and family relation. Barton said, describe well-being is being related to the healthy of the mind generated through the pleasure of spending time with others, getting out for fresh air and being involved in physical activity. Security can divide for three categories, which is property security, building structure security, citizen security. Term of safety was determined as the most important aspect for improved community well-being with the framework, especially for suburban, rural and metropolitan areas, to avoid problems such as burglary and robbery and to be protected from the physical problem and any damage.